Alright, so I've just created a new lodge because, as I talked about in yesterday's video, we are going to be taking a look at all the multi-mount kind of options that we get over the course of the next 3 videos. But I was just looking, I think there's 4 we can't do, because there are some that require what's called a massive platform, and as far as I can tell, extra large is the biggest that's in Spring Creek. So there's going to be a few we can't see. Most of them we'll get to take a look at. But I did, since we shot all those fallow yesterday, I did go ahead and put that one together, and I randomly found that albino fallow that I shot. I don't know if that was on a beta. I really don't remember shooting that. But I went ahead and made a new multi-mount with them. I think that's really, really cool, especially fallow deer, because in real life it's quite common that they're kind of different colors. I think that really brings it together. So going for stuff like that, once the actual update is out, like trying to get rares, especially with decent-sized antlers or just decent scores mixed in, I think that's going to be awesome. But we can't actually do the first one on the list, because that is royalty, and that requires the massive flax. So we're going to go for Huddle Whitetail. I have 3 legacy racks, but we are going to head to Layton and see if we can get 3 decent true rack whitetail. That's a pretty decent one. I mean, I don't want to spend all day just hunting whitetail, because there's a bunch of these to go for, so probably that'll get added. And he's kind of got that, like, taller, more spindly rack, so maybe it'll be even nice to, like, get some variety in the antlers. But that's one we can definitely use. That's a pretty good one there, too. I think... What the heck? There's 2 big ones. I think the first one, maybe both of them. I feel like they have one side that's way more massive than the other. That's almost too far back, but 30-06 isn't really going to care about that much. I guess we'll wait on that one, and then we'll be pretty much set. That was kind of easier than I thought. I think that should be him. I don't know exactly where they're drinking, so we're just going to take him before he leaves. And I don't actually know. I don't think either of them were huge, but maybe somewhere in the 900 area. Okay. Yeah. That's really high trophy rating for a 93.6. But I thought he had like the one side that's more massive, so that'll be interesting, but I think they might both look like that. Actually, this guy's not quite the same. He might have a little more mass, but he's a good bit smaller, and I guess, you know, for what we're doing, trying to get variety in the antlers, like I said, that's probably a good thing. So let's go take a look at that one, and we'll just put it just across from the fallow. So I think it's gonna be all the same poses. We'll try to pick one that's kind of different. These are more alert, I guess. That's pretty dang cool, though. Like I said, get some rares and antler variety in here. That could look really neat. Even just like as we have it, just being completely different antlers. I like it. So the next one is Reindeer, and I happen to have a leucistic. I do remember shooting that one. That was one of the betas. So I want 2 like true rag decent reindeer. Okay, that's not the biggest reindeer, but it's got a pretty unique rack, and he's a 4, maybe a gold. So I think if he's a gold, we'll actually use that. But I haven't even got my calls yet. I just fast traveled up here, and he gave a mating call as soon as I got here. We got another one over there, and I still don't have my collar. They're probably going down to the main lake to drink here anyway. But I wish I'd have stopped and grabbed that now. But that is just a silver. I don't know, though. We'll at least mount it if we don't get anything like really good scoring. We'll probably throw that in there. And this guy must be at least somewhat close. With the wind being bad, he's not necessarily close. Yeah, that's... We're just gonna let that go and go get the collar. Ooh, that could actually be kind of cool. I really wish they'd like do more with that frame and give it a lot more mass. I think it could be a really, really cool true rack, but for our purposes, I think that'll still look pretty decent on the kind of reindeer huddle. I think they call it something else. He's barely even gold, but I think just with the variety we'll have, we'll actually go with that. I don't want to hunt reindeer all day. Yeah, sleigh sold separately is what they call that one. But are his antlers messed up? No, they're actually good. There was a thing for a while where, like, that specific style looked really bad. I like the jumping, actually. Probably, I think we'll go with that. Shows off kind of the biggest antlers there and the sort of wonky guys in the background, and you have to have the leucistic out front. I like it. That's another one, like getting those rares in there is going to make it just so much more interesting, I think. But next is Huddle Fallow, and we did that. So then we need a lynx, so we're actually staying on medved. Alright, that'll be our female one then. We need one male, one female. And I figured we might as well make use of the night vision stuff and actually hunt them while they drink. I hope I can hit that. This scope doesn't have the best zoom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I hit it. Not well, but I hit it. We'll go ahead and finish that off. That's better. And that one's like the lighter common coat, so ideally, whatever male we get will have like a different, like, it's still common but a different fur variation. There's like a darker one. But we'll take what we can get. I wonder if that's like the other fur type I was talking about, because if it is, hopefully that shot's gonna work. Then at least regardless of the male we get, we could still have like the differing fur types. Yeah, I think it's the same. Pretty sure anyway. There's a male. Alright. Don't care what shot I get into him. Just gotta kill him, but... Alright. I don't know how that happened, but kinda glad it did. How the heck? That's one way to crash. Kinda sucks that isn't in daylight. Just for like a better screenshot. But anyway, I think that is actually the darker fur variant that I was talking about. So, finally we can go check that out in the lodge. And that can actually go on one like this. And they ended up being the same fur type. I swear one was lighter. There's actually quite a few cool poses even for this. I think I like that. That's pretty dang cool. I'm glad it can be on like a smaller plaque like that. Then we have Fox's Lunch. So we need a male red fox and a male jackrabbit. I mean, a red fox is going to look like a red fox regardless, so we'll probably just get the rabbit since I have a fox already. Well, it's a level 1, but it'll work. As long as I can hit it. Alright, good. I swear, there's something about this lake. I gotta... Back on my normal save, I gotta actually put tents on both sides. Because animals only really seem to show up when I fast travel, like, across the lake. Like, I really don't get it, but anyway. Got ourselves a little male rabbit for that one. So we'll set that up, and then we have one more still. And that can actually go on these, like, smaller plaques as well. I liked it. Wow, that's really well done. I like that. I'm probably gonna have a lot of these set up. Ooh. There's a lot of good ones. I think... Yeah, the one where he's standing and, like, carrying it towards the doorway. I think that's my favorite. And then the last one we have is this one. No, this one. David vs. Goliath, which is a male bison and a male goose. I do have them, but we'll go see if we can kill one of each anyway. Well, we might have even found one a little sooner than expected. They drink super early morning, so I just changed the time and he's not actually in his drink zone yet. And it's a level 2, but not a big deal. Most of the European bison, like, they kind of look the same anyway, regardless of how big they are. I think they did a much better job with the plains bison. You can actually kind of tell the difference. Alright, I guess we're just gonna dive down the hill then. So, do you want to, like, notice me and turn around? Because that's kind of what we're going for here. Hello? Really? They're usually fairly aware of their surroundings, I thought. There you go. Why does he look way fatter than they should? Is that a bug of some sort? Because I swear they're thinner than that. I mean, I don't know. He looks fine on the ground. Something just looks off about that. I don't know if it's the alert pose or what, but we got that. And now we'll go wait at one of the goose spots. Well, I guess that'll work. They must have spooked when I was trying to sneak over to the blind. Alright. So, much like the fox and stuff, it's going to look like a goose regardless. So we will take that. And we'll go see what that one looks like. It's probably one I'm not going to actually use when the update comes out. To be honest, there's probably pretty good chances this is the only time you'll ever see me use this. That's interesting. Oh, yes. That's the one. Actually, I might use that, depending on if I can find a spot where it works better and, like, definitely get a rare goose. Alright. I thought that was just, like, a silly gimmick one, which I guess it still is, but I like the fact that they made the goose chase it. And actually, now that we have better light, they are different fur types. Guess it was just the night lighting, but this is going to be really fun. Like, it's going to open up so many more possibilities for the lodges. Like, a bunch of these plaques for me never got filled, but now they will with stuff like this. Just looking for, like, the different antler variations, as I said, getting rares, all that stuff is going to be a blast. But like I said, the next 2 videos are going to be looking at more of these, and there's some pretty cool ones still. It's going to be fun to go through those, but, yeah. I'm hyped for this update. I hope it comes soon, because I want to start adding the stuff right away. I'm not going to use anything that's currently mounted in my lodge. I might use stuff that I have mounted that's not, like, actually placed in the lodge, at least to start with. But I want to kind of start over, because that's going to give me a little more to do. But anyway, I think that is going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.